Do you have anxiety? Do you often worry needlessly? Do you have thoughts that trouble you? Well, stick with me on this video. I'm going to give you an awesome transformational technique that'll allow you to get rid of your anxiety and worry anytime you want to. It's simple and easy. It only takes a few moments, and you can clear out the anxiety that you're feeling. Hi, my name is Kevin Fournier, and they call me a transformational wizard because I've helped people transform their entire lives using these techniques that I want to show you in this video. I was able to transform a homeless druggy alcoholic, so he moved into a lakeside condo, was making more money than he ever did in his entire life, and bought a car and started driving for the first time in 20 years. It was a miracle transformation, and it only took one session. So why do we have anxiety in the first place? It basically comes from a survival instinct. Our brains are constantly looking for things that are painful in our environment to watch out for danger. The more pain we experience, it really has to do with the survival. So we're constantly looking out for painful things in our life that are going to hurt us. And anxiety is projecting out into the future that, hey, this is coming up and this might be painful. But the problem is we feel the pain right now. So say you got audited by the IRS, you get the letter, instant anxiety, right? You're like, oh crap. How many times have you blown something up out of proportion? Oh no, they're going to take my business, or they're going to take my house, or they're going to, something awful is going to happen and they're going to shut down all my accounts. How many times have you taken a situation where someone was 15 minutes late and you blew it up and it was this big thing and, oh my God, did they get in an accident? Are they killed? Did they, what happened to them? Oh no, they're 15 minutes late. We tend to go overboard and think of the worst possible what if. What if the worst possible scenario happens? What if they got in a car accident? What if they, what if, and our mind our imagination just blow it out of proportion. Haven't you ever done that? So the problem with anxiety is that we feel the pain now, but we also feel it when the event happens, like in the IRS. You feel the pain when you get the letter. You could be anxious all the way up until it happens, and then you might be, oh, it wasn't that bad. It was just a clerical error that we made a mistake, and once you cleared it up, everything was fine. But you feel that pain the first time. Oftentimes we blow it up, and then you feel the pain again when the incident actually happens. And most of the time, it's really not as bad as we blow it up in our imaginations. So, what are we doing when we feel anxiety? We're basically playing a movie in our mind of things that could happen and how bad they could happen. We're seeing the future as worse, but we're feeling the pain now. If you had a rock, would you feel the pain 15 minutes before you dropped it on your foot? No, of course not. When you drop it on your foot, the incident happens, boom, and you feel the pain. But with anxiety, you're actually feeling the pain of the rock hitting your foot before you even drop the rock. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but we get into these patterns of this anxiety, and it can really disrupt our lives. Some people even have anxiety attacks, where the anxiety, the attack in itself becomes something to be anxious about. So when they start feeling an anxiety, oh no, and then it skyrockets and just gets out of control and blows up into a full-blown attack. So how do we nip this in the bud? How do we get rid of the anxiety? Well, instead of playing that movie about everything bad that's going to happen, play the movie in advance about all the good things that are going to happen. I know we're making it up, but we also making up our anxiety too. We're making up in our mind that this is going to be so awful. Let's start making it positive. So what I want you to do is I want you to go ahead in time and make a movie about how well all the events in your day are going to go up until your bedtime. So go ahead and play that movie. Maybe it's you're going to lunch and how great the lunch is going to be, and you're going to see your spouse later and how great that's going to be, and you're going to get to see your kids and all the events of the day leading all up into your bedtime. Play the movie ahead and imagine how amazing it's going to be. So I want you to go give that a try right now. Go ahead and close your eyes and just run the events of the day like a movie. playing the major events of the day all the way up until bedtime. Just think of amazing, how positive and how amazing all those events are going to be. And how great it's going to be. And how positive and amazing. Did you sort of notice a little drop in tension? It's a drop in the unconscious level, because if you have anxiety about the day, then your unconscious mind is constantly working on it, even though you're not thinking about it, and you can feel this major relief. Wow, the day's going to go awesome. There's no big major incident that's waiting for you right around the corner. So go ahead and do that one more time. What I would recommend is when you get up in the day, get up first thing, I want you to play the movie of how your day is going to go and play it going amazingly well. And once you play your day going amazingly well, it instantly relieves their anxiety towards the day. But what if you have something farther on the horizon? Maybe you have to give a speech or a sales presentation or a really important presentation you're giving for your boss. How do we get rid of that? Well, it's somewhat similar, but what we want to do is we want to go in time 15 minutes after the successful completion. So maybe if you have a speech, they're giving you applaud, and if you go 15 minutes after your successful completion of the event and look back on it and see how great it went. See how amazing your speech was. See how amazing your presentation, how your boss loved it. See how amazing the performance was, or the audit, or whatever is causing the anxiety. Go 15 minutes after it went amazingly well and look back on the event. The great thing is it trains your unconscious mind, because it sort of tricks it in a way to think the event already happened. The event's already completed by then. And so your mind stops worrying about how well you're going to be, or it stops the anxiety instantly in its tracks. So if you like this transformation, I got another one specially made just for you. It's called The Power of You. And it's a short 10-minute visualization that you put on the headphones and just listen to it. It'll give you a boost of confidence, a boost of your self-esteem, a boost in the power of you. And all you have to do is click on the link below, add your email, and I'll send that right over to you. I won't spam you, I promise, but I will send you more information like this. I give away tons of free things on how to transform your lives and how to be more successful in your business. So go ahead and click on the link below, and I'll see you on the next page.